My relationship with computers was always a bit weird. What happened the last months couldn't be different. This part of my story starts when I bought my first gaming PC in August 2018. I had bought this amazing AMD FX4300 with a wonderful AMD Turks. In short, I thought I was buying a very good PC because I trusted the online shop I bought it from. It turns out that after a couple of years, the PC that was already outdated when I bought it became completely useless and I had to buy a new one. In Brazil, things are not cheap, especially computers, more especially gaming computers, and many people even suggested that I could buy it from abroad and have it shipped here. I considered this idea, but I made a research, including a personal one, about taxes. Not only online research on the subject, but also I had the example from my mom herself, who had a huge problem with customs when she moved back from the US with her now deceased husband. What they wanted to bring in the country was going to cost them the exact value of everything they had. In other words, if I shipped a computer from abroad, I would not only pay high taxes, but also I would have to pay customs another computer to have it on my desk. For example, said computer is $600. Taxes and shipping would cost about $100 and customs would only let me have it at home if I paid them the same $600. This was definitely not on my plans. So I had to buy the computer here in Brazil. That's why I started a crowdfunding campaign to help me raise money to buy a decent computer. But before the crowdfunding made to 50% of its total objective, I realized one important thing. Why would I buy a supercomputer and continue recording videos on a low resolution and with a bad voice quality? In order to justify the good content I'm going to create, I needed a better monitor and a better microphone, right? So I did something. The crowdfunding site allows me to withdraw half the money before the campaign ends. I did that a couple weeks ago and I started looking for a nice PC on trusted sites. I saw videos, I read comments, but all from said online shop and channel. I forgot one detail. The owner of a YouTube channel or a website can delete bad comments. Too many details to pay attention to. So I had a setup in my head that fitted perfectly to my financial limitation. It was not a powerful PC, but it was a good one, a very good one. I ordered it from this shop and downloaded the printout document to pay using my cell phone bank app. The bank app said it was over the limit of transactions I could make in the app, but I could change this on the website. I then proceeded to log in on Chrome using an incognito account to access the online bank. For my surprise, I was showered with thousands of sites and YouTube channels warning people not to buy from a certain online shop, the one I was about to pay for. That explained why their prices were so cheap, impressively bad assistance, PCs that were being shipped with defects, the shop refusing to change said PCs or refund the money paid. The list of complaints was endless. So I decided to risk my COVID social isolation, put on my most beautiful plain black mask, and went to this local store. This is something I will never regret to have done. I had already been to this store. They were the ones who fixed my old PC by telling me that the problem was only internal static. Back then, they charged me nothing for this, even after me insisting to pay for the service. Nope, it was free. Yesterday afternoon, they had a very happy and confident client going there to buy a new PC. Me, bloop. They not only showed me that the setup I was going to buy was a lot more expensive than the online shop said it was, but also told me that I was going to make an enormous mistake. They made a setup that combined an integrated graphics CPU with a dedicated GPU on the side. meaning that in a couple of months I would have the same problem again and would be forced to buy another computer again. What a bunch of zombies. The local store asked me how much I could pay for a new PC. They showed me what they had and also showed me prices of the same individual parts, CPU, GPU, motherboard, etc., in many different sites, Brazilian and international ones. They really made an effort to prove that they were not lying to me. So they set up a PC and gave me a huge, no, not huge, they gave me a humongous discount for something a little lower than what I was about to get from the other store. I now am the happy owner of a very nice PC that sits on my desk silently even when playing Minecraft and running OBS, with a motherboard that will allow me to upgrade the same computer in the future, and the rest of the money that I will withdraw from the crowdfunding campaign when it's finished, I will invest on a full HD monitor, a nice webcam, and a decent microphone, so you guys will not only see me, but watch me better and hear me better. That's the explanation to the biggest mistake I was about to make and how the internet almost ruined me but also saved me. If I hadn't seen the complaints, if I hadn't gone to the local store, if I had paid successfully the online shop, I would totally be crying here to you again in a couple of weeks. Thank you for lending me your ears on this story. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love.